Ooh. Hmm. Oh my goodness. Right. This is working. Oh yeah. I'm going to play the Isle. What? Alright. This one. I still have... We're not supposed to be alive. Yes, yes. Today we're gonna be playing the Isle. The Isle. The Isle. Why? Why? Because I want to. That's why. And because I'm bored and I want to stream my POV, I want to look and find some lore. Some jolly lore. This is gonna be very slow stream, very slow. I am in a place. Hello. This is we need to give this a name. What should this be called? I'm gonna die anyway, so I'll die here. Let's think of a name. Well, what's this location? This location is Ut. It's like G17 maybe? GF17, give or take? Roughly? Why have I lost all my performance all of a sudden? I'm on... I don't understand this game. I was on 60 FPS the whole time yesterday, and now it's giving me 20 FPS. What's wrong? What's wrong with the Isle? I really don't want to do this, but I have to. I have to, sorry. I just don't know. I don't know why it's giving me less FPS. I really hate this game sometimes. I really hate it. These are cool. These look really nice. These look nice, but the only problem is I can't interact with the hitbox really nicely. I can stand on the hitbox. That's funny. Right, let's... Shit, this is really bad. This is worse performance than it was on my last stream. And this is funny, I was playing Perfect X. Is it just because it's streaming, it's just not happy with me? Like, I would not be surprised if it's that. I don't honestly know. It's not giving me any performance issues on my stream. So it's... I don't know. So I don't know. Here it is. Have to deal with it, I suppose. It'll get better. It wasn't this bad in the last stream as well. I don't understand. I'm gonna die. The reason why I'm going to die, I was going to die before. How I lost all of my stam. I really hate this. Honestly, Pteranodon... Oh, we're trying to fix Pteranodon. You're not fixing Pteranodon by giving it the world's shittiest stam. I didn't even fly and I've lost all of my stamina. It's terrible. The thing is though, this seems to be a coincidence, like not a coincidence, because... I mean, maybe I might survive, but it seems like I won't be because stam is poop. Unless I kill that AI, but I don't have stam for it. It's really cool. Maybe I can't record. Oh, what? 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 What the? What? What? Okay, I just fell through the floor. What the hell? What? Okay, this is me now. This is a guts tunnel. This is another guts tunnel. So yeah, this is... I wanted to check and replay, but I haven't turned on replay yet. So this is on purpose, and this must be on purpose. Clearly... Okay, that's a glitch spot. Okay, I'm going back here with a better guy in it, like, afterwards. And so this connects to that guts tunnel. So in this gun, so what it's most likely going to do is guts tunnel. Boom, we're going through here. Then ladder room, and connects to there. And then this will most likely go over there, to either that guts area or that guts area. That's really cool. All right, and I wanted to find. Okay, this is quite interesting. I'm going to see if I can not die by falling off this, and then flying up. Oh, this is a different guts tunnel as well. It's not the one that we normally have. Okay, let me... Ooh, what's this? I don't know, I feel... Sorry, my throat's really weird, so I might be... This is cool. Ooh. So I took a photo and my FPS is now dying. What the... What? What? I can't go out. That's cool. Alright, well that's great. I mean, this is interesting. Normally looks like this, without the lights, with the human... The whole point of the guts is not to be dealing with the dinosaurs, you're dealing with the humans, so this should be the more natural state. Different roofs, if you look at the other guts tunnels we've seen, this is way different rooms. We've got this in, this really weird design. I mean, not in a bad way, but it's... I mean, I wonder what this would be used for. Maybe is it just artistic? I mean, it's... Would it save you cement? I suppose not really. Because then you're having to worry about the structural integrity of pushing the wall in and not making it a straight surface. This is interesting. This is really interesting. It looks like... Yeah, this is something. This is things that you get when you make your dead stream. Yeah, I don't know. This is cool. I don't know what to say about this though. It's just sick, really sick. And it's definitely this is a unique tunnel model we've seen. We haven't seen this before. So I'm curious if that means will because this is different to the tunnel that goes from docks through under the radio tower to the thing over there, to the thing. I know I'm not showing anything, but just imagine, you know, docks here, radio tunnel over here, radio tower over here, and the exit over here. That's like a one-way tunnel. It's just in and out. Of course, there's a new section in the middle and underground, which will be going into other places. But I wonder if that is considered not a guts tunnel, but this is considered a guts tunnel, because this is not going from... Well, from what we know, this is not going from, you know, one side of a mountain to the other, one side of the mountain to another side of a mountain, like we see at the swamp tunnel, or we see with the radio tunnel, because those are clearly like, you know, bottom of tunnel, go through bottom of mountain, go through mountain, end of, you know, you're out of the mountain, via the tunnel. So I'm curious, I'm really curious if that is the goal, I suppose, the desired idea of guts. Oh, it going down, it just feels so not unnatural, but it feels so dangerous. I can't wait for my FPS to be better, of course, but that's crazy. I mean, this is great. This is great news. We can be bees. I was not expecting that to happen though. So yeah, that area there, that F19 or whatever we want to call it, has a foundation on it, so it clearly is purposeful. It's not just placed there on random. We have this tunnel there connecting to there. What I mean by the tunnel is, is it even there? You can't see the tunnel. Oh no, okay. This tunnel, this is a different model. I wonder if we'll be able to reach it. It is a different model though. If you can see, it's just shorter. It doesn't have the indented wall design as well. It's very curved, very arced, I should say. As you can see, it's more smaller. It's got this middle section there, which I was just talking about. And there you go. There it is. I want to see this on the outside though. I do like this. When you saw this in replay mode, I want to see this. I really like this bit. I really got to hand it to Visual Tech. This looks nice. Hello. Now we can't see the top of it, so I can't actually... My theory was that that ladder room that connects to that building there is the same modular set as this, because it's got a ladder, but I couldn't confirm it because, you know, we can't see the top. It seems to be that I cannot confirm it full stop anyways, because there's no ladder on the top, it's just the one ladder going up without the end part of it. Because this modular set, if you looked 2 streams ago, I think, it's the stream that I was talking about Guts itself, at the volcano, it had this modular set on it as well. Just not the lighting. Although I don't think you can't see the lighting in the replay filter. Replay mode, anyways. But yeah. Just gonna get some... I'm almost dead. Yeah. I'm gonna die. So you know what? Let's just make this count. Go to that place really quickly. I want to see, because... Looking at it, this tunnel looks actually very similar to... the tunnel at the volcano. Not the volcano, sorry, the first tunnel we saw. It looks similar with the indented style to it, so I want to see if maybe that is the small variant to this, which it actually does seem like it. It does seem like it. Yeah. No, that does look like it. I'm gonna hit the wall, aren't I? Oh, I don't. Okay, good, I didn't. Yeah, this looks exactly the same. Okay. So we have... Well, I should have seen this before. Maybe you just can't see this in replay. Maybe you can't... Yeah, maybe you can't see it in replay. Yeah, not really. Okay. I suppose it could be that this will be turned into, like, rocks. Once they... What I mean by it is that... Before I quickly die. Yeah, oh, you can't see it. On the Guts tunnels, right there, you can't see the... Guts tunnels, the entrances, there's a, like, cave, like, you can see rocks there. You can't see, it's too dark, it's way too dark. But it's not really a theory, it's just a presumption that this will just... Okay, I'm dead anyways. That it'll become, rocks, maybe? Maybe rocks? Interesting. It's something, though. It's really something. We're getting so close to Rex as well. To Rex's, no, Evrima launch. I don't think we're gonna get Rex. Most likely just going to get Thing to Evrima. Thing as I mean, Trike. Alright, let's do that again. Maybe get a bit of health in me next time. In the fog. Ooh. I really like that piss green fog for a second there. Nice. Oh my god, why? This is annoying. Pteranodon has no... It's just getting really badly. Really being given a really bad slap in the face. It's just not very fun. I mean, I know they're trying to fix it and all that stuff. Why can't you smell thermal vents or find thermal vents? I feel like they should add that system in. But it wouldn't make sense. You can literally smell migrations and patrol zones. Oh, but that's food. Does it really matter? Does it really matter? Maybe you don't have to smell it. Maybe you hold Q and then maybe it starts to turn red in the vents like it was back in a Recode streams. Oh my goodness. Stamina drain. The stamina usage is terrible. I feel like they should give stamina regen to resting Pteranodons when they're not flying, maybe. Make it really slow. Because you're just giving negative penalties to a thing that doesn't need those negative penalties in the beginning because it's just underused. There's no exploitation. Oh, but you can use some scouts. I just feel like that's a bit of a... I don't feel like it's a very strong argument when there's no spawn zones now, so it just takes... I don't know. I don't know. I've never encountered proper mega herds recently, and course, if you give that system, then you have to find out and you test and say, oh no, people actually are exploiting it. And then you have to weigh your balances. Do you gather for fun? Do you create a creature for fun, or do you create a creature for balance? Of course, there's a difference between balancing, like, I'm a scout, I'm seeing things, versus I'm OP, I'm literally able to kill anything I want. There's a difference between that. So, this is, honest, I'm traveling so fast right now, and I'm not getting any closer. Maybe they want to paste gameplay, but I just don't feel like that's really healthy. Is that a creature? Is that a, you know what? What are you? What is this? It's a Maya. It looks like a Maya. Right, I'm gonna eat you. I want to have the food. For a second there, I looked at the eyes, the small pupils, and I was like, is that a Rex? What the hell? Alright. I'm getting diets apparently, which is good. This is good news. We can be bees. We can be bees. I love being bees, man. It's my favorite. And bam. Yeah, I am getting diets. What is my diet? Clearly not Maya. So I might be eating like an organ, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how gore works anymore recently. So we're in the South Plains, right? I think so. Ooh, it's my phone. I'm gonna pick up my sister though in an hour, so it's gonna be a kinda short stream. Kinda. Alright. While we wait. I'm just gonna send some pictures over of what I just did with Pteranodon. Oh, why can't I send multiple pictures, Discord? Sending the picture still, sorry. Pardon me, pardon. I didn't take a photo of the thing. Alright. Almost fully thing on. You know, I get some more food, seeing as my food drain is absolutely ferocious. I mean, I suppose food drain should be fast if you want to make. Well, should it be fast or should? I suppose you have to make it fast because you don't really get a lot of diets per bite, I suppose. I don't know. I'm not really a balanced guy. Not really. Alright. Lovely dovely. Very chill stream. No one's in the stream, sadly. I'm so sad. I didn't promote my stream amazingly. I also picked 1 o'clock. What time is it in America? Probably late evening. Yeah, it is evening. In the New York, I think. Maybe. No, time in New York. What is time in New York? Yeah, night. Midnight, so it's late. Touche, you don't need to be watching Nightclaw. No! Leave time, one tiny dinosaur, you're not supposed to be here! If you go on, I don't know if you saw the beginning, earlier part of the stream. Tiny. Oh yes, late evening, good evening. If you go to Lore Conversation or Lore Court, I found a glitch spot under the hangar. Near where the place that you found yesterday, that Skotachi? I actually don't know how to say the name. Near the thing, I think you might have said there was a glitch spot, I don't know if you did. But I played as I was playing as a Pteranodon and found it. Because I was playing yesterday. Yeah, don't worry. But yeah, it's, yeah. Then there's a new tunnel model. Which is nice. I'm happy about it. Although, I want to find it again. Well, not finding, I want to do it again. But I just gotta grow this guy a bit. Because I don't want to die of starvation like last time. Do you have this mutation? Which is helpful, I suppose. I do have the... oh my... still millions of years away. Let's see. I'm at South Plains, right? Just gotta double check. No, I'm at West Axis. Oh my goodness, wow. I thought I was... at South. Wow. South Plains, wow, okay. I mean, this place is... I mean, this is... yeah, this kind of... this is West Plains, I suppose. You can kind of tell. This is not the part that has changed a lot, I suppose. I shouldn't be surprised. Should not be surprised. But over there on the west is the updated version. Right. I had a look at F5 yesterday while I was home, not streaming or anything. You should... access. I never really played a lot in west areas or east areas. I was very random. To be fair, I don't play much. Now explain to Crate. This one has a fake connection with the new hangar. Now Crate is definitely given a meaningful thing on the Allure Quarter, which I was explaining to him. Or it was just when I was talking to him about it. But I sent the pictures, and he says, I don't know if I like the tunnels. The tunnels like the one I just showed earlier on the stream. Seems like they are one way, which I think was kind of not really the problem I was talking about my last stream, because on that last stream, that Guts stream, I was talking more so about the Guts intersections and the Guts hub, and I was like, I'm not too sure if I like it. The coloring's a bit off. I hope they fix the lighting. The size of the Guts tunnels, maybe. But Crate brings up another point, a different point, just about the tunnels specifically, saying, you know, that they seem to be only one way, which I think right now, if you look at them, especially a few weeks ago, they do seem one way, but it's slowly becoming not that. If you go to the docks right now, I might have to explain this again if Crate comes on the stream. If you go to docks right now, it has an intersection point, a midway point, where it has a doorway to another place in the middle of the thing. That was on my last stream, if you want to have a check in it. I don't know the time, the specific bookmark or when it happens, so I can't really help you there, but I do think we are getting more of it. I do think Dondi's now trying to make it less so left to... okay, hate Crate. I don't know when you got here to the stream, because my stream latency, as you may know, is pretty shit. But I'll just say it again quickly, how you express that they only seem that they're one way. It's a good, you know, it's honestly a point that I said a few of it last month when they had the Guts hub during May, and I was like, oh, why do the tunnels only seem not really one way, but they're not really great, I suppose. They need to be improved, but I was only showing the hubs areas, or the intersections at the volcano. But you're specifically talking about, I suppose, the tunnels? The specific tunnels, which, if you go right now to the docks, you go to the tunnel between... the reason why I want to say this and not type this is because I'm currently mid-streaming, apologies. But we currently can see a midway point between the docks tunnel that goes under the radio tower I have it on my last stream, which is what I was just saying just before. Sorry, Tiny, if you're listening to this and hearing it twice. So they are, Dundee or Visual Tech, whoever, they are definitely trying to, what would you say, connect this, I suppose? Trying to make it so it's not just a one left to right. I am going completely wrong direction. Ow! Just went that way. That way. But yeah, I suppose if that makes sense. So basically, in the midway point, there's actually a little building in the tunnel that has a doorway that you can go through. Well, not can't go through because it's not finished yet, but they're definitely trying to create a subsystem under Guts, but it's just taking a while. And honestly, the criticism is true. I think we need to make sure that we're not pushing these on the devs, but reminding the devs that, you know, these are not our demands. It's not a revolution or anything sort of that, but it's our worries that we don't want Guts to just be a little, let's just go through Guts because it'll make our trip easier and more convenient. Of course there'll be people going through there, but it'll be much more easier than having to worry about so much of the environment. Oh, I really hate... I mean, I love it. It's great. It's not really well designed, but it's realistic. But it's, you know, trying to move around in the environment is so terrible. In real life, in Gateway and Spiro, it was so shit. It was so bad. It's so terrible. It's so inconvenient. You know, you can't just take the one way, you know. Carthage couldn't just walk straight to Rome. No, they had to go through the Alps and all that stuff. They have to go down the crevices, up through the mountains. There's no one way. You know, the environment is a whole nother barrier in of itself. But what you do say about the degradation and the weathering, I suppose. For most buildings, I wish. I really want it. I mean, this is it's a nice texture. I do feel like there should be more rust a bit for the perimeter, the atrium, but if you haven't been on the newest hall test, we can see a bit of the degradation of some buildings. Sorry, I have to say it again, quote unquote. I showed it a lot more on my last stream when I went to the dockyard. A lot of the dockyard buildings are degraded. Some of them are degraded with a degraded texture on them. My only problem is that not just the ivy stuff. There is a material that they've updated the texture of the building cement that has made it quote unquote more dirtier, I suppose, grimier. But in my opinion, my biggest gripe with it is that the ivy is fine. It's just, why is it only on the buildings? I know it falls down and slants down to some other parts of the buildings, but it just doesn't make sense. But yeah, it's little things that need to be fixed that I would like to see. Because if you look at the tunnel picture I sent, of course, like, it is a bit dirty, but it's cleanly dirty, you know, it's like you're just going out in a bit of a dust bath, tiny bit. Yeah, as you said, there needs to be a little bit more. Needs to be more. Needs to be more degradation. I don't know how it should look like. I mean, the best example I probably could ask for is that one, or the 3 concept art works that who made it again? Fred, I think it was Fred. I think it was Fred. That Fred made with the building overgrowth stuff. I wonder if I can get a good picture to show you. But if you compare and contrast with these to the current buildings we have in game, because we have these buildings in the game, give or take. They're completely different. It's night and day. It's it's bad. I agree. I don't think it's super bad. I do think it's just not what we've seen, so it's not right. I think you might be remembering I mean, yeah, maybe it's a bit too bright as well, maybe a bit too overexposed. You might remember the green lights that they had. I did an edit with this. I'll just give you an example. Music off so I can concentrate. Which photo is it? Chrome exe. Yeah, this one. So you might remember these. Oh, not what I want. So you might remember these ones. Like this lighting. I really want this lighting. But you might remember these. Um, what would you call it? These artworks, which gave a really, really nice overlook into like what destruction looks like. This is weathering. It's not just the ivies, it's the glass. See the glass panel on the top left? That's poof, you know, thingamabobby. We have this model in game, I just went to it. Also cement. Like we have foundations, but there needs like cement or gravel. Like this is what weathered down cement looks like. You know, this is like my backyard is 5 years old and it has some of these blackish dots. This is proper cement. This is realistic cement. Things are falling down, parts are falling down and rusting off. I want this. But then we have actual cemented buildings. It's harder to get broken down parts, of course. The ivy helps a lot, of course. The overgrowth is not really connected. Like there's so much more. There's more grass. The buildings, building foundations need to have more grass. It's not enough, in my opinion. Docks look so clean right now. Yes, you can go to the dockyard and go to those specific buildings with weathering on them, but right next to them is just normal looking cement. These are things that I hope they don't forget about. And I'm not being angry like trying to doom her and stuff like that. It doesn't help. But pointing these things out, of course, do help. Oh no. Do help. And the things I really, really want. Really, they can do more material custom. Well, there you go. That's you know, that's great. We need more of these textures being retextured. Not completely, but nicely. I really want this blue. It's a little like I want to know what this blue is for. Anyways, broken down parts as well. Glass needs to be broken. I feel like some of these breakages that aren't really that realistic, but still you can make it more realistic. Like this doesn't make sense, but still, I mean, if you want to make it unrealistic, go for it. But still, we need overgrowth. Overgrowth, it says it in the thing. Overgrowth, overgrowth. We need overgrowth. I love overgrowth. And it just works. It just works, and you need it. I'll show you my custom lighting. The custom quote-unquote lighting. It's pretty shit, but it's a nice little thing I want. This is Lab 9. You might remember it from the dev blog from 2 dev blogs ago. It's a bit more green. Maybe this is not the desired effect. Maybe it doesn't look great and amazing, but it's just trying to replicate this. This is maybe a bit too overexposed. I feel like the lighting is a bit too overexposed. If you look here, like these parts, the whites are really like whiting out here, creating a really annoying vignette, which I feel like might just be a problem with Lumen. Maybe it's just Lumen tries to create a very realistic. I feel like glass in game doesn't behave like glass. Fair. But if you look here, this whole place is lit up. There's no blacks. There's no blacks like this part. Of course, maybe that's because, oh, this facilities are no longer working. These all lights are on anyways. Why do we have lights in general then? It's either you have lights or you don't have lights. You don't have specific lights. That's not how you do it in electrical engineering. I don't have anything in electrical engineering, but you don't do that. You can switch sections off. You can switch, like in my house, I think there's 3 sections. I don't know what the actual name is called, but you know, you have 3 sections, so there's 3 switches which will turn off specific things, but all the house lights are the same. Of course, for a facility this big, it'd be more complex, but still, these buildings should be all the lights should be not over white. All the darks should be not too dark. There's no darks, realistically. Even in this alleyway, there's no darks. Even in this section, which should be blocked a bit more by this. Of course, how do you replicate this? I don't know. It's hard. I'm not a developer. But there needs to be more. There should be more playing around with lights. Maybe you can make invisible lights that you can't see, but do add a wash. Because this is what you need. You need a wash. You don't need a spotlight. You don't need lights that are hard and harsh and creating this contrast vignette. This is again coming from someone who has worked with lights in the theater industry. Not crazy lights. I haven't designed full performances, but I used to design things for my school with my friend. We used to work for spotlights at theater companies, well, one theater company, but for their theater. This is like, in my opinion, it's harsh. It's harsh. It could be much better. And of course, things will be thing in the future and it would get better. But that's just coming from my point of view. I can't give biology opinions, I suppose, but at least I can help with my opinions, or give my opinions with in terms of light, I suppose. And I suppose, like, I'm not a programmer, of course, so I can't think it, and I have no idea how to use Unreal Engine 5, of course. But yeah, that's just, I don't know if that made any sense. I hope it did. But that's just my concerns. I want humans. I really want them. I've given many opinions about them in the past, and they don't have voice over internet protocol, you know, VC, not VC, but like voice, you know, proximity chat. I don't think I'd be playing them much. I want humans like my style, of course, but of course this is not my game. But still, anyways. Yeah, and where you would be able to much talk about biology. If I had my mum, she'd talk about, she could also as well, but she's more of a cytologist, pathologist. She's more of a pathologist within cytology, especially cytology, than she is in animal biology and that funny stuff like that. And I could also talk about sound, but sound is scary to analyze because it's very subjective. It's a lot more subjective than sight is. Of course, though. Yeah. That's just me yapping. The biggest thing is I'm not a game developer, so I have no idea how you could do this. But I do believe it is good to critique in any way you can. Sounds like a politician talking, in my opinion. Where is the fishies? I want the fish. I want to go to the fish. Ooh, don't... There better be AI. This is an AI server, yeah? Yeah, it is, yeah. Yep, slow for down. I presume the fish is still fishing. Right? I haven't played Pteranodon in years. Well, not years, a year. A year. So I do not actually know if they have the fish mechanic anymore where it's the fishes are bubbling. Do they have the bubbling fish anymore? I'm about to leave the delta. And there's no fishes. Where's the fish? Where are you? Oh, no, I'm still in the delta. Where are you? Is it supposed to be impossible to find fish? Oh, yeah, it's hard, okay. That's another reason why Pteranodon... I don't think Pteranodon should be given a migration zone. I don't know. Maybe it's, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Do I believe fish should just be fishing when they fish? Yeah, fish should just fish. I don't think they should be in one area. Anyways. Like usual, just seem more rare for some reason. Maybe it's just because servers are always servering. I mean, I have more FPS, less FPS. I mean, maybe that's because I'm streaming. I don't know. I just want the fishies. The water access is where I've had the best luck with. Or do they spawn at migrational zones, or do they not? Because that's the thing though, I have no idea how fish works in Gateway. I know how they worked in Spiro. I just have never played Pteranodon properly. Because I just don't find it very interesting on Gateway. Well, as soon as the STAM system came in, I lost interest in Pteranodon. So I'm curious, do they spawn only in migration zones, or are they just random? Do they have hotspots where they spawn? Maybe, maybe not, maybe. Should they direct Pteranodon to a scavenger lifestyle? Yeah, I think they should. In my opinion. I'm talking myself. Fish spawn near players. This is a terrible mechanic. That's terrible. No, I'm not saying you're terrible. I'm saying this is terrible. It's terrible. Why would they do that? What is this, Legacy? Why not just make them spawn in the migration or spawn wherever they, you know, like usual. In Spiro, it was just random. That's stupid. That's actually really dumb, and the Pteranodon implementation of in-gateway is so terrible. It's so terrible. So terrible. Water biomes, my butt. That's annoying. Alright, I'll turn music back on. All I want to do is just get food so I don't die and then go to east. And now it seems like I'm just gonna die here anyways. Oh, I love this game. I love this game so much. The triangles! It looks like there's less triangles now. Yeah, it does. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, I'm just walking by here. I'm very dumb. I don't know why I'm doing this. Clearly, there's no fish. Optimization reasons. I just feel like that's... Would it be really... I mean, maybe... I just feel like it'd be so much more convenient and easier if you just spawn it in the migration zone, because then it's just one area. I'm not getting angry or anything at you, but I just feel like it feels like it's dumb. Because it's not... Because, I mean, I suppose you're in Spiro, it was just wherever fish spawns wherever, but if you have migrations, why not stick to the migration? Because there's basically only one migration, you should only make it, there's one migration for X species. And there's only two species that really need fish. Ta-da! Fish only spawn in X area, boom. And then, I don't know, I just feel like that's a bit silly from the devs, I feel like it's very silly. Very silly. Because it poorly affects Pteranodons. Maybe not Deinosuchuses. But Pteranodons, I don't know. Every experience I've had with Pteranodon, it's always been... I've had a lot of experience in Spiro. It's always been very random. You know, it's always by yourself, it's always solo. I don't know. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. Because they do the same with plants and... Yeah, just plants, I suppose. It's a bit of a bummer. Oh, wow. Okay. Cool beans. I suppose I can just get water. It's annoying. Oh well, oh well. Now I just get stammed, go to the thing and die again. Why did I trust AI in the Isle? Why? Should have just went to east. I'm so silly. I'm such a Sagittarius. Deinosuchus, where are you? Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like maybe they instead of making Pteranodon more terrestrial, make Pteranodon terrestrial by making it a scavenger. Ta-da! Give me super scent for bodies. Just give... I don't take much food away from bodies anyways. And I'm the size of a thumb. Not really, but you know. What's the point of making me see patrol zones? What's the point of this character exist? Sorry, I got very loud there. Yeah, I don't know. I've had much more luck with AI that is not fish AI. My whole day yesterday I was just finding boars. And it was just me and one other person. Which is great. I suppose maybe that supports the idea of you need to be with people. But it's just not very convenient for a turn down. And I don't mind carnivores, it being more random. And trying to go to a migrational zone. And hope it spawns for you, but... Maybe it's just a horde test problem, maybe. Could just be that. In terms of fish, because Pteranodon is so new. So now they're bringing back fish. I don't even know if they took away fish or not. They most likely didn't. I don't think they changed anything to this Ranger Outpost K15. Don't think they did. Why don't I have the ability to smell like a pro? Give me the smells. I want the smells. Why can't I smell tiny dinosaurs? One tiny. Why? I want to smell. I don't know. Well, there is some weathering on... Oh, there is some weathering on these buildings as well. Fortunately, they are giving Trenton a new fishing mechanic. This might be good. Hopefully. I mean, I want... It's a bit more weathering. There's a bit of weathering. I like this weathering. I just feel like the cement should be fixed to be a bit more older. Because this looks like, not new, but maybe a year-old, 2-year-old cement. It should just be getting stamina. Yeah, the idea of a new fishing mechanic is good. That's the one that... No, I can't remember what the animation looks like again. I kind of want it to be a minigame instead of it being... Find fish, good luck. You know? Something of like, what was kinda inferred with Suchomimus in, the Hope trailer. Having a minigame at a river and get a bit of food. But then again, does it make Trenodon too easy? I don't know. For me, not really. Trenodon already is punished. So if you make it maybe make it so it's only at migration areas, and in random spots, just, I don't know. Instead of it being AI, it's just random puddles. Only for Trenodon to see, I don't know. It's hard, I suppose. It's not easy and convenient. And now I'm going to die. Oh, the last time. It's the last time. I might be referring to the quest stuff with Gen 2s, but maybe said no minigames. Because we were going to get minigames with Suchomimus ages ago. Now, when I mean ages ago, I mean like 2021, it was talked about, 2020. Saying that, who knows? Who knows anymore? It's years old. I'm going to die. You might be thinking, yeah, you might be thinking about Thingamabob. Maybe not. Maybe he did say no minigames. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know if I like that idea or not, but I just want this game to be gaming, please. Please, please. Yeah, no, this is new. Definitely new. More overgrowth stuff. I like this. This is good news. We can be bees. I just feel like maybe the cement needs to be a bit more better. This needs to be a bit more dirtier. And this CRT needs to be back on, man. I was always not... Oh, I am curious. I don't remember that. Maybe I am silly. I am quite curious, though. In Phase 2, they used to have they used to show this a lot. And it used to be online. Like the actual CRT monitor was usable. And not usable, but it was, you know, active. I'm curious if they will add that in, or if it's in the game files or whatever. Maybe. Probably not. Who knows? Would like to see it though. Will there be a body for me so I can sniff and eat it? Please? I mean, maybe it's also tough titties to me because I don't really know what hotspots are in this game, so I'm kinda not being benefited. I really wish for my Delta. Why doesn't Delta have this water texture? That's weird. It looks ugly, this one. Not a big fan. It should be more like at Highlands. See fishies, where are you? Is there a sound I can do to activate the fishies? The wah sound? Oh, pardon me. That's not a fish. Mm-hmm. Man, where's the fishies? Do I smell better if I'm not moving? Can't kill the Hipsy, it's too small, too fast, and I'm too slow and too much stam reduction when I do anything. It's another problem with Pteranodon. Oh, what they do? We don't want them to fly a lot. It's a literal bird. Let the birds bird. Oh well. Oh well. Fishies, where are you? Where are you? Is that a fishy? Enhance. Is that another rock texture that's in the water again for no absolute reason? Narsing. Make me angry, it'll make me angry. West spawn axis. West axis spawn usually just go down the coast as Pteranodons, your players of fish can spawn. Which doesn't have turtles. Interesting. So it's just no point going to a migration zone anymore. What's the point of prompting? What is the point of this? What? I love the R. I love it. I love it so much. I love it. Oh well. Yeah, because I did start at West Axis. Rather than going there, I should go down to the coast. Okay. Next time, that's my next life. This life, though, I'm most going to get angry about everything. And I've randomly lost. Does this mean there's people here because I've lost FPS? Why is my FPS doo-doo now? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? There's an AI sound. There are people. I hear some people. Can I get performance? That's honestly, that's fair. I mean, how am I supposed to know that? How am I supposed to know that? How am I supposed to know that? I always play by myself. I always play herbivore, so I really, really love this game, as you can tell. Here's something. It's a Bipey. Oh, can I eat you, please? And not have literally the worst FPS in the world? It's so terrible. Why is this FPS so terrible all of a sudden? I can hear fighting though. Should I die? Should I sacrifice my life and do what Tiny just said? Here, Diabloceratops, you can kill me now. And Ceratosaurus maybe? Maybe Cerato? Can't tell the sounds anymore. Too many dinosaurs. On our own Discord chat. Yeah, I always play solo. I don't learn that stuff because I don't play carnivore. Otherwise, I'm always by myself, so I have no need to do it as a herbivore. I have no need to learn about why migrations are dog shit for every. Sorry, I sound very aggressive. For everything else, alright, kill me, eat me, eat me. See, you get lucky. I don't get lucky, Mr. Ceratosaurus. No, okay, apparently my game is lagging. My stream is lagging. Yeah, interesting. All because I alt-tab once. I haven't learned all this stuff, because I only play herbivores and Gallimimus. And they do not need me to learn about migration zones and why they are so stinky for everything else besides herbivores. I'm in West Axis, right? No, this might be South. Lanes. No, it's West Axis again. Oh, I got tricked. I got tricked. Alright. Where is my... I'll just go back to this. Give myself the slow thing rejection. No more damage. Booyah. Not like this really helped me much. Well, maybe it did help me. I don't know! Muhaha! Right, like you said, I should go... You should just go down the coast, so I presume you mean south the coast, yeah. Alright. Alright, let's live. That's fair, yeah. I used to play a lot of Pteranodon in Spearow, so I'm using Spearow tactics and just going around to water source and eat. So maybe that's not really the best. Maybe I should... Oh, that's why I died. So it wasn't from the corpses, because I get a tiny bit of a diet from when I spawn. Okay. I'm using Spearow's system, and Spearow's system doesn't really help because it's not really a system, it's just go to water and survive. Literally, all I did in every game I'd play in Spearow as Pteranodon was spawn, go to South Lake, South Waterfall, and fish. Hey, Spy. It was the easiest system. I can get food, and then I can fly around the map and do whatever I want. That's what I'm usually used to with this. So the ponds along the coast. Only I knew where those ponds were. I like this blue. Looks like a Mediterranean blue. Buongiorno, average bar. Buongiorno. So I just remove this out of my brain. Never see this again. My biggest gripe is going up. There you go. What do you think about trying to smell currents and thermals tiny? Seeing as you said you play Pteranodon, you probably have gripes with it as well in terms of what you want with it. What do you think about thermals if you have tried them? I don't know if you haven't asked. Sorry. Should come to the presumption that you have. But what do you think about them? Do you think they should be sniffable? Because in Recode you could see them, they were very visible. I do think like they look nicer because it's, it looks like heat waves, thermals. It looks cooler, instead of just being bright visual effect orange. But I still do feel like you should be able to smell them in terms of being able to identify them. Of course, you'll learn them over time, and more will come in the future, or change in the future, so you have to constantly play it to understand them and remember them. Do you think they should be sniffable and stuff like that? Because I only found one yesterday, and it was like, oh, convenient. It pushed me up for a tiny bit. It's great. Maybe it's great. I feel like there should be a lot more thermals. Like every rock should have a thermal, in my opinion, because like that's how it was in one of Dondi's streams. I remember. If I might not be remembering correctly at all, but I feel like it should be more occurrent. Okay, there's one pond. Maybe not more effective, just more of them. Of course, I presume they're implementing them time by time. Of course, it takes time. Takes time. Not a big fan of them giving Hypsy Climb and not Pteranodon. Pteranodon should be given a Rhinoceros Climb. Because having to land and interact with these people is just so annoying. Is these... yeah, they're Cerritos. Will I be able to get fish? Probably not. Do they depend on time? Oh, it sounds terrible. I'm sorry. It just sounds terrible. So that's a dead frog, right? Or is it the flag of Sicily? It's hard to tell when you're flying. Yeah, I just want them to be more apparent in any way. Please don't kill me, Ceratosaurus. You have no need to kill me. Please. Just want to eat. Just want to eat. I didn't get a fish, but I did get a frog. I don't even know if it's on my diet or not. I just want food. What do you think of the updated lighting? I don't know. I honestly don't feel like it's changed much. Grass is looking a bit like update 2. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. And I am getting diets. Good. Can latch on a tree or rock to regain stamina. You can? Oh, cool. That's great news. Another Pteranodon. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the latch. That's right. I do wish they added climb, though. How do you... this is NA3. How do you latch again? I'm pretty sure it was this one, right? It was this, then... yeah. I want to climb, though. I want to climb! Progress S diets are good luck. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry, the as you know, latency is absolute dark water. There's a Hipsy as well. Oh, mixed packers. Mixed packers. Mixed packing is illegal. No working with Hipsy. You must eat it. You won't regain stamina, you are below. I really fucking hate this game. Apologies. I really hate this game. I really hate this game. I really hate stam regen. It's the worst thing in the world, and I'm getting called feedback. Might have to end stream soon because I have to pick up my little sister. If my sister above her, not me though, doesn't pick her because, you know, she's lazy and she needs to do work. She needs to pick up. Stam regen is the worst thing in the world in this game. It's one of those things that, in my opinion, is prioritizing balance over fun, where balance isn't even in the play here. It's just annoying. It's just really annoying. And there's no need for it. There's no need for it. In my opinion. Of course, there's little reasons you might want to have it give a take, but oh, it's just not fun. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, anyways. I don't know if I answered it or not, but NA3 it is. Can't smell the frogs, it's most likely eaten. No, still there. Alright. Stam is stamming. Does that mean I can walk and gain stam? How do I know? How am I supposed to know? Who knows? Game doesn't tell you. Why should it tell you? Oh, the tutorial will come in. I really hate... Oh well. The tutorial will come in the future. And things like that should be... That's fair. I suppose if you know how to exploit it, you can exploit stam in terms of, like, not exploit, but using the system as it should be intended. And then I'm most likely going to have to pick up my sister. Seems like my lazy ass sister can't, you know, move her fat ass off the couch and says she has to go to the shower. It's 2 PM in the afternoon. She could have the whole day to take the fucking shower. So I'm going to have to now pick up my sister. I knew I was going to do it anyways, because I know my other sister is not reliable. But yeah, thank you, Spy. Yeah, it is very arcane. It's a very arcane system, I agreed. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. It's just a system that should be visually shown, or a tutorial should exist. Oh, a toaster tutorial, but oh well. So I have to log now and leave, and most likely continue the stream another day. Oh well, I'll probably just... I kind of want to make a video. I kind of want to do my lore video that I was supposed to do. The one about the water tanks. Sorry, I sound very upset, and if I sound very upset and pessimistic and angry, I've had a long week. It was my uncle's funeral anniversary thingamabob, so I'm kinda in the bums. But yeah, I'm just a bit tired, I suppose, with Oh well. Oh well. Oh, that's not right. Boom and boom. I don't know why I never do it properly. But it has been fun though. It has been fun. Thank you all. It's been a day. It has been a day. I might yeah, work on some law stuff in the future. But for the time being, just gonna have to pick up my sister. Oh well. Yeah, thank you everyone. Turn the music off. Make this a quick ending. Thank you all for coming. It's been really nice, even though it's a very short stream. Thank you, Tiny. Thank you, Crate. Thank you, Spy, for having a nice chat. It was very jolly. I always pick the best times to have a stream, as you may know. So, of course. Yeah. I am now going to pick up my sister and put on this lovely end video.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.